Lately it has felt like winter is throwing tantrums. One day we have perfect cold winter sunshine, and then winter storms, icy hills, and rain the next. It's been hard to keep up with these constantly changing weathers and the ever-growing amount of snow and ice. We had this crazy weather for this whole week. First we got a lot of snow, and then we had rain and ice, and then more snow and rain, and then more ice. And now it's, walking in the forest is you get a really good leg exercise, because we have, snow is over knee deep and it's really wet, so this is kind of tiring. But I get a good exercise out of this every morning, so mennään vaan. For many people here, it's their least favorite time of year, as it can be hard to cope with the darkness and constant cold, along with the endless shoveling of snow every day. But in a way, I do enjoy these phases and living so close to nature that you have to abide by its rules, and it affects your daily life strongly. It's no wonder that the first people who lived here in the north long ago believed in nature gods and spirits. Odota mua, Joukko. Hyvä. The days this week have been grey and gloomy, and it makes you want to stay curled up inside. I usually love snow, but this week I haven't felt the love as much, as it's taken me hours every day to work my way out of our house that is buried in snow and then get out of here with the car. I've noticed that when the outer world starts to feel chaotic and overwhelming, it helps to turn inwards more often, to seek the calm within. When your heart stays calm, even amidst the daily struggles and fatigue, it's easier to cope and carry on. So I've given myself more rest in between things and permission to work on a slower pace, despite the internal guilt that tries to surface from time to time. It does feel a lot more peaceful and natural to allow this winter feeling to set the pace of the day. Hi, how has your January been? I can't believe it's already February, and I just wanted to come by this seaside today because it's been really gloomy and kind of depressing here lately. It's been so dark and rainy and icy that I just wanted to get some sunlight into my system. It really feels like it's still the heart of winter because the sea is frozen over and we still have 2 months of snow and ice left. So this year it somehow feels that the winter has been really long because we got snow in November and it usually only melts in April. So it's 5 months of winter and it feels like it's quite a lot this year. And I don't know, I've been feeling kind of anxious these few weeks, and usually when I start feeling anxious it's because I'm not really present in my life. I've noticed that when you start thinking too much about how things should go and what you should do and what you should be and should in the future, and then you kind of lose the present moment. You kind of lose the the strength, your inner strength, when you don't actually listen to yourself anymore. You're living in this kind of make-believe future, and then you're not really anywhere. And that's when I start feeling kind of like I'm kind of misplaced in a way. It's hard to describe. I don't know if you feel the same sometimes, that you've kind of shifted from where you're supposed to be, and then you get this kind of anxious feeling because of that. And what helps me when I start feeling like that is to pause and ask myself that what am I doing and feeling. And places like this really help to ground me down, and going for a walk somewhere beautiful and just breathing for a while, and then usually when you spend time in nature, then after a little while you start to hear your thoughts a little clearer, and it helps you to somehow bring you back to the present. And usually in the present we don't have so many troubles or struggles or problems. At least for me, I find that the problems I have are usually mostly in my mind, and when I get myself out of my head it's a lot easier to be. And those problems that you have, you can more easily fix them. And yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about this week, and finding a more balanced way to live, so that even when you have goals and ambitions, and you want to create things and you want to succeed in them, and yet have the inner peace still, that you are not too hung up on these ideals of how things should go. And I think that allows you to appreciate your life more and be grateful. And I think, at least for me, it's really important to stay grateful, because we have so many things to be grateful for, and if you lose sight of those and start complaining and creating problems, then I feel that you miss the essence of life in a way, and the beauty of life. And even when you don't get what you want or in the way that you want, it's okay. I don't think we're supposed to get everything we want, actually. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna go and walk on the ice a bit and enjoy this moment. So I'm gonna see you again soon, and I'm wishing you a really wonderful February.